The playground of alignment, how compassion gently brings us back. The bell rang sharp and bright, slicing through the morning air like a signal flag, and suddenly the doors burst open. Shoes pounded the concrete, backpacks thumped against lockers, and the playground came alive, the way it always did at recess, loud and chaotic and full of motion. There were swings already squealing under the weight of kids pumping their legs as high as they could. A soccer ball skidded across the blacktop, chased by a tangle of shouting voices. The monkey bars filled with small hands gripping cold metal, laughter echoing like birds in a tree. It was all energy. Good energy, excited energy, the kind that buzzed and moved and flowed without anyone thinking much about it, except for Noah. Noah stood near the edge of the playground by the fence, his fists tight at his sides, his face red and scrunched, as if the whole world had personally offended him. He wasn't playing, he wasn't laughing, and he definitely wasn't flowing with the rest of the kids. "Give it back!" he suddenly shouted, lunging toward a group near the four-square court. The ball flew out of the game and bounced once, twice, rolling to a stop by the drinking fountain. The other kids froze. "It was my turn," Noah yelled again, his voice sharp and shaky at the same time. A few kids backed away instinctively. One rolled his eyes. Another muttered, "Here we go again." The air around Noah felt different now. Tight, heavy, is less than #0. 2 hashes greater than, like when a storm cloud drifts in front of the sun. Maya noticed it first. She had been sitting on the curb, tying her shoe, watching everything without really watching, the way she often did. She felt the shift before she fully saw it. That uncomfortable twist in her stomach, the kind that always showed up when someone was upset and didn't know how to stop being upset. "That doesn't feel good," she whispered to herself without realizing it. She stood up. "Leave him alone," Noah snapped when one boy laughed nervously. "I'm not doing anything," the boy said. "Hands up." Noah shoved him anyway. That's when the teacher's whistles started to twitch between their fingers, not yet blown, but ready. This was usually the part where things went wrong. Someone would yell back. Someone would shove harder. Someone would get sent inside. And Noah would walk away feeling worse than he already did, carrying that heavy feeling right back into the classroom with him. Maya took a breath. Not a big dramatic one, just enough to settle herself. "Hey, Noah," she said gently, stepping between him and the others. Her voice wasn't loud. It wasn't sharp. It didn't carry any challenge in it at all. Noah blinked at her, confused for just a second. "What?" he snapped. "You look really mad," Maya said simply. That caught him off guard. Not because it wasn't true, but because no one had said it like that before. "So what?" he shot back. "So it kind of looks like it hurts," she said, placing a hand over her chest as if to demonstrate. The other kids stared. This was not the usual script. Jaden, who had been holding the four-square ball, shifted his weight and frowned thoughtfully. He felt it too now, that strange pause, like the playground had leaned in to listen. "Noah," Jaden said, softer than he usually spoke. "Did something happen?" Noah opened his mouth to yell again, but the words didn't come out the same. They always pick teams without me," he said instead, his voice cracking halfway through the sentence. The anger slipped, just a little, revealing something underneath. "Oh," Maya said quietly. That single word landed gently, like a cushion under something fragile. "I hate that," said Ava from the swings, hopping down and walking over. "That makes my stomach feel weird when that happens." Noah stared at the ground. "I just wanted to play," he muttered. No one laughed. No one rolled their eyes. Something shifted again, lighter this time. It makes sense you'd be mad, Maya said. I'd be mad too. Noah looked up, surprised. You would? Yeah. She nodded. Feeling left out feels really bad. The tightness around Noah's shoulders loosened just a bit. He hadn't realized how hard he'd been holding himself. When I feel like that, everything feels wrong, he admitted. Jaden nodded slowly. My mom says that's when feelings are trying to tell us something. Noah frowned. Tell us what? That something's not lining up, Maya said carefully, choosing her words the way her teacher had taught her, like when you try to stack blocks and one's crooked, the whole tower wobbles. And Noah snorted despite himself. A tiny sound, but it mattered. So what do I do? He asked. Maya thought for a moment. You don't have to push it away, she said. You can just let it calm down. How? He demanded. Ava stepped closer. We can help. The group shifted instinctively, forming a loose circle around Noah. Not trapping him, not crowding him, just being there. Let's sit, Jaden suggested. They plopped down on the warm blacktop, legs crossed, backpacks forgotten. The playground noise faded into the background, like it had been turned down just a notch. Just breathe for a second, Maya said. Not to make it go away, just to stop fighting it. Noah hesitated. Then, slowly, he copied her. Out. The tight buzzing in his chest softened. I feel less explodey, he admitted. That's alignment, Ava said proudly. Even though she didn't fully know why, she knew it was true. Noah blinked. What? It's when you feel more like yourself again, Maya explained. Not the mad version, the real one. Noah thought about that. I like that one better, he said quietly. Jaden grinned. Me too. The whistle blew then, signaling the end of recess. But something had already ended before the sound reached them. The fight, the storm, the feeling that something was wrong. As they lined up, Noah walked beside Maya instead of lagging behind. Hey, he said. Thanks, she smiled. Anytime. And as they stepped back inside, the playground returned to its usual noise. But something invisible had shifted a reminder that sometimes the strongest thing you can do for someone who's out of alignment is not to push back, but to meet them exactly where they are and gently walk them home to themselves.